Absolutely enthralled and delighted to announce we have beaver living on the estate. I mean, proper wild Eurasian beaver. They're here and they're living in our lake and they're living alongside sea lions and hippos. And
coming back home one night through the estate and picked it up in the car lights on the way home, and I kind of had to do a bit of a double take, and what on earth is that in front of me? It became very obvious that it had this huge paddle on the back of it, and you know, there's a beaver in the road.
They are just rodents, but they're very large, so they can weigh up to sort of 20 or 30 kilos, and they have this very definitive tail shape and bright orange teeth, which they use to gnaw trees, which is their main source of food. So they are herbivores, and they used to be present in Britain until about 400 years ago. They were hunted to extinction, and now they are back in Britain. They have been for about 20 years. They were reintroduced, and they are slowly spreading in enclosures and as wild populations throughout the country.
they were here, they should be here, and if we can get the habitat right and we can protect them, why shouldn't they be here again? You know, they've got more right than us really, so I'm so glad to see them back on the estate.
There's a great future for beavers here. I mean, they've obviously picked this site because it's got everything they need. You know, it's got the water, it's got a food source, and presumably it's peaceful enough for them to want to settle here.
Hugely important. The reason I'm so excited, I haven't done this. This has nothing to do with us at Longley. These beavers have just turned up. So they've obviously come from another release site further downstream, perhaps. We don't know their history. I'm just pleased that, you know, one October night they're crossing the road down by our lakes, and months later we've got dams, we've got lodges, they're not causing us any harm.
Our hopes are that they are recognised as a really important tool in our climate resilience kit. So they can genuinely make a big difference on our rivers, particularly in headwaters, and they need to be managed, and we need to do that in a very collaborative way with all the stakeholders of our river catchments. But our hope is that they become accepted as a native species and looked after and welcomed.
If I could have one more wish today, my wish would be when people come to Longley and they're on the Jungle Cruise and they get really excited at a leaping sea lion or a hippo appearing next to the boat, I want them to be able to spot just a little beaver swimming along the edge and go, yes, we're in Britain, British beavers.